Hey fellow network marketer, it is William Metsäkylä here. Now in today's episode I want to talk about the power of stories in your network marketing business. Now just a short update for the people who are following these videos for the sake of the network marketing funnels. So far the situation is that we launched just a couple of days ago the Nutrition Ninja Facebook community, which is kind of one of the key elements in the entire project. Because, so for those of you who don't know, our mission is, or my mission with these videos is to take you on a journey and document my own journey, as we have now just literally right now have started to utilize sales funnels, online sales funnels in our network marketing business. And this is kind of what this network marketing funnels video blog is all about. So anyways, and if you're new to this, I would highly recommend you to go to the first episode to check that out, and then come one episode by one episode to this one. So, but anyways, for you who knows what this is all about, so last week and this weekend we launched the Nutrition Ninja Facebook community, which is the community. The main community where we provide all the free value for our potential customers, for our existing customers, so that we can start to make this identity shift with them, so that they can start to identify themselves as nutrition ninjas. And because they identify them as a nutrition ninja, they become raving fans of our products, and eventually some portion of those people will become partners. So super excited about that. However, I don't have anything spectacular to necessarily update on this final project. So I wanted to bring something fascinating that I experienced during this week. And this was the part that I mentioned in the beginning, that I want to talk about the power of telling stories in your network marketing business. So this week, or this couple of weeks, has been also pretty cool for me, not only from the standpoint of the network marketing funnels, but as well when it comes to this manual building of the network marketing business. Because I have kind of relaunched myself. So the previous months I've been very much paused in the basic doing of network marketing for the sake that we've been focusing so much on the funnel projects. But now I'm back in the field and I feel super good, because I'm like all charged. One of the reasons why I wanted to take pause from my manual doing was that I realized some while back that this network marketing had become like too much of a job for me, and there wasn't anymore so much passion. That was also the reason why we ended up doing all these funnel things and things like that. This, very long story short, has brought me my passion back towards the industry, and this is also the reason why I've started to now do like manually meetings as well. So my intention is not to just totally automate and never do meetings by myself, because I enjoy meeting new people, I enjoy making customers, I enjoy recruiting other people. I'm good at those things, so I want to keep on doing them. Anyway, to the point, which is the power of stories. Now this week's Tuesday and Wednesday, I had 6 meetings in total. And the fun thing was that all of those 6 people were cold people, like totally cold markets. So the way I do personal meetings is that I prospect lots in social media. I hang out in different kind of community groups, that kind of community groups that matches my interest. I initiate conversations, I engage in conversations, and with people who I feel we have a connection, I continue at them as a friend, continue the conversation, and then eventually book them to come to the meeting to discuss about the business. So all of these 6 people were people like this. And what is fun, by the way, in this utilizing like social media as a tool to prospect and these community groups, it's just super cool, because all of those 6 people were, I think all of them were from a different country. One was from New Zealand, one was from California, one was from New York, one from Sweden, one from the Netherlands, and one from Finland. Yeah, everybody's from the different countries. So this truly is this illustrates the point of the power of the social media. Anyways, I had booked all of them to the meetings, and what is obviously cool is that when you prospect in social media in the community groups that you enjoy hanging out in, people that you prospect are people that you by default almost end up liking, and you get to kind of handpick your prospects. So I also, these 6 people, I had handpicked like only health entrepreneurs because I personally work with health related products. Now, when we went to those meetings, one more time, totally cold, have had like few messages back and forth before booking them into the meeting. So we are like talking like literally like ice cold prospects. Now, the fun thing was that out of those 6, I ended up closing 5 immediately. 3 of them became customers and 2 of them became partners. And I never even got to go to the details of the business. All I did was I told my story, how I got into the products, what was the thing that fascinates me in the products that our company offers. And everybody, after me telling my story, they leaned forward towards the camera in Zoom and they told me that, oh my God, I should definitely test those products as well. Then they continued thinking. I kept my mouth shut and they continued speaking and they said that, well, I should definitely try out those products, but if they work, I should start selling them as well. And this was the conclusion. So it's like ridiculous because many times when we think about recruiting, when we think about making meetings, we have this super mega PowerPoint presentation prepared, but literally nobody makes decisions based on your cool PowerPoint. They make decisions based on the emotions that you trigger in them. And one of the powerful concepts when it comes to telling stories is that people cannot argue with your story. For example, we work with the test-based nutrition, meaning that we literally individually test people from their blood, so we get to see their blood results. So we are not talking about guess-based nutrition, we are talking about test-based nutrition. But if I tell about those products with the facts, with the details, that we have tested this many people and the test results are like this, people can easily argue. But if I tell my story, how I got interested, I tell about my results, they will never argue with me. They will jump on that, they will listen your story, they will listen my story, and they can imagine themselves kind of being the main character in that. And people will never argue with your story. So with this video, I just kind of want to encourage you to not prepare so much of your PowerPoints, but think through your story when it comes to the products, when it comes to the business model, whatever is your story. You know, for me it's about the products, but for some of you it might be about freedom or whatever. And think through the story and start utilizing that. One another tip that I want to give here when it comes to these stories is that many times in network marketing, the concept of telling stories is not thought very well. And what I mean by this is that we have been told that stories, they sell and facts tell. However, nobody tells us how do we tell effective stories, that kind of stories that actually do sell. And for example, what I used to do is I used to tell, so my product story is about me having a dry skin, and it was painful when I was 5 years of age. You know, I had to, like my mom had to literally put lotion like all the way from the top of my head all the way to the toes. I was scratching myself, and because of that scratching, I was bleeding all over. And when I grew a little bit older, I got interested about nutrition because I wanted to figure out whether I could do something else, but that I should, if I could do something from a nutritional standpoint rather than only putting those lotions. And this was the reason why I started to little bit check into the ingredients of my diet. I started to check some supplements added to my diet, and 6 years ago, when I was introduced to this food test, I was obviously interested because with my decisions that I had made previously, I managed to already get some results with the skin. So now, when I had the chance to actually test from my blood whether my things had worked or not, I was obviously interested. So I actually accidentally went to the store. I think my battery is soon getting off. I think I should charge my camera and then come back. Let's continue, let's try. Anyway, so that was actually my story when it comes to the products. What I used to do is that I used to tell, everything about my youth and every detail about how my mother used to put lotion on me, but in reality that is not interesting anymore. So you want to put your story in like 2 minutes and tell it with enough emotion, and that's what makes people, want to buy from you. Okay, I have to continue about this story topic later on because my battery is going to finish. That's why I'm looking at there. So I'm gonna just quickly wrap it up, say that thank you for watching, and hope you got value from this. Meet you next week.